Alright, so I already did the oil change. Sorry I didn't film it, but I wanted to get certain things done pretty quickly. I did not verify that's the right size, and it is not. First thing I did was made sure that the drain plug would come loose. Because, or not the drain plug, the fill plug. If that does not come loose, then you're in for a bad day. I know I have a 13mm in here. I'll be back. Alright, so this is pretty straightforward, I think. Where my socket goes. These originally had Loctite on them. They're not going to get Loctite put back on. So some of these are going to have to be done by hand. You know, I did not verify that this is the same rear that I have the cover gasket for. I'm glad I have this then. Oh wait, this socket is pretty hot right now. I might have to use my 1/4-inch drive to get some of these. I need the smaller size ratchet so I can fit it. Now what we need to do, and I'm already getting fluid dripping out, which is a good thing. It's also good that it doesn't look bad because, to be honest, I've never done this fluid and I have no idea what the condition of it is. Oh man. This socket is going to come off of here. Sounds like the entire neighborhood's coming by. Might be better. Oh. Ah. That's going to need 3/8 in the adapter to get these are extremely tight. What you want to do is we don't want to fully loosen the top one yet. Now there's one more I need to get out. Now we don't want to fully loosen the top. Now I'll show you why. What you want to do, break it loose. And can I get in here? Oh, well, that didn't go as planned. Let's see if I can get this the rest of the way out with this. Oh wait, that's a new tool that I got. This old gasket really doesn't look that bad. I could probably reuse it. One of the things I want to do is inspect the gears. And I know you guys are having a hard time seeing past that. What stinks, other than differential fluid, is there looks like there might have been. Oh, this gasket's all hard and brittle. Worst case scenario, I end up just doing an RTV gasket. And I don't. They showed two different ones for this. I'm going to do this off camera. It looks like I have to do something I really hate doing. And I need this to be as clean as possible. By the way, you shouldn't breathe this stuff as close to me as I am. I'm going to do this off camera. I apologize. But, I'm still here, folks. I just don't feel like editing this video. Sound like UXW Bill in that last one he did. I'm hoping I have enough of this, because you need a good layer of RTV. So I don't know how well you'll see this, and this is Ultra Gray Permatex. God, I hate doing that. Gotta be careful with it. Oh wait, that's not a bolt hole, is it? Here's a bolt hole. Try to get a couple bolt holes lined up. And we're in like Flynn. Why did I leave? Okay. This is a very common practice, just not by me. I'll go ahead and get a few bolts started in. Basically, I would normally put a little bit of sealer on there just to hold the gasket while I put it up. And unfortunately, that's not going to work here. Is that all I got? Is 3 more bolts? Okay. Alright, so I'm missing 8 bolts. Oh, here. That's probably the first one I grabbed to do this. I hate this. And this doesn't even have a differential tag on it to tell me what it was, but I kind of knew as soon as I looked at the... What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to run these all the way in to the impact. I'm just kind of snugging it up a little bit. And I'll get it. Show you what I'm going to be doing next. Alright. So the torque that these bolts are supposed to have is 30 foot-pounds. I happen to have an inch-pound torque wrench, so my math tells me that's 360 inch-pounds. And I'm going to kind of go in a crisscross pattern as much as I can. 30 foot-pounds really isn't a lot. When you hear that click, know that you've hit it. So you kind of go in a crisscross pattern like you would with a wheel. Maybe I'll just keep the extension on it when I don't need it. And of course, that would be the socket that would fall into the differential fluid. I wish I had like a 4-inch extension. I have a 6-inch and a 3-inch. Man, my arm is getting tired from not having blood run into it. Okay, so I've already done that one. Now at this point, I'm just going to kind of, that my arm is getting tired. This one should be, but it wasn't. Does that tell me it's this one? Trust me, you can't hurt to go back and check them, especially if you have a proper torque wrench like this. And that looks like that's awesome. Now, another cool tool is excuse me. Sorry it's taking so long. I'm dealing with a set something up over here. Alright, so like I said, the fill plug is on the back over here. And got this bottle pump here that I can oh, this is going to be a nightmare. This works pretty good though, I'll tell you that. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to fill the differential up until it starts to come out the top. I just realized I got to edit this anyway. I'm not that upset. I should probably repair the other bottle real quick so I can do a quick swap out. And you guys should already know by now I'm very picky about my fluids. So I picked this Lucas gear oil because I happen to like the company a lot. And I just about pumped oil over the driveway. I have yet to encounter any products from Lucas that don't live up to their claims. Their fuel injector cleaner, their oil treatment, it all lives up to their it's going to take just about 2 whole quarts. So this works pretty good, but it's very tiresome. It's very tiring. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just dumped a brandy bottle of fluid. I should probably put the cap back on it. I need to, as I have sprayed some fluid all over the side of this, I'm going to need to I need to spray it down with a brake clean to make sure I don't have any leaks. It takes like really like 1.5 quarts, but actually I think it's like just over 1.5. It's like 1.7 something. Once it starts to come out, we'll go ahead and this thing's a pain in the butt. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll just take like a piece of fuel line or something and turn the bottle upside down, and I figured I'd give this bad boy a chance. It's gotta be getting close. You can't tell. My arms are getting tired. I want to get this done, and then we can go on a test drive. This came up. Gear oil is very thick because it has to be. Okay, yeah, it's starting to run out. So, I gotta grab paper. So, here's the genius to drop that on the ground like that. Alright, so I was not able to locate a torque specification for this bolt. So what I'm going to do is torque it to the same spec as the rest of them, which is 30 foot-pounds. Alright. My hands are so slippery I can't grip anything. Alright. So that's done. I'll catch you in a bit. If I can find the camera. Alright, so I went in, I took a shower, and as you can see, maybe I can't tell on this little screen whether or not you can see it, but as soon as I started putting my tools away, it started raining. And I just want to take this thing on a quick scuttle around the block. I've got some fresh Castrol gold bottle, I forget what the titanium, whatever, synthetic engine oil in it. I have some Lucas full synthetic gear oil in the back. Differential. I want to make a phone call to a guy down the street from me, or not from me, but from where I work, find out about doing a transmission and transfer case service on this. And before I do that, I might ask him if I would be allowed to film in there. What is this person doing? I'm not the only one that sees that, right? Alright. So I guess they wanted to be behind me, or they didn't want me in front of them, or behind them, because they're starting to move again. Yeah, that's one of the new trailers they just put in. I don't know if you saw the other two, but so I'm just going to take it up 295 real quick. I'm trying to listen now for any noises that don't seem normal. You can probably hear my tools rattling around in the back. That is a disgrace what they did to that Miata. But anyway, so if they will let me film in there, then I will do that, because I want to do a transmission service. I also want to do a transfer case service, and that would require, that definitely would require a lift. So, or see if I can't get my friend to let me use his lift to do this. Yeah, the truck's got 157,100 miles, so actually 98. And the thing is just running absolutely perfect. I don't know how well you can hear the engine in this. It's raining. I normally take this at like 70, but I take it at like 55 right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get off of my deep water exit here. I feel like I'm confident in how it's running, so I'm going to run the wah-wah real quick. I want to take it on the highway, see how it felt at highway speeds. Man, this thing feels fantastic. I think I've done good. I don't like that I had to use the silicone, well, the RTV. I think I have just gone the wrong way. I have gone the wrong way. There's no doubt about it. That is a Jeep Liberty with pink wheels. The more you know. So what I want to do is find out if there is a place in the area where I can get ethanol-free gas when I'm headed up there. Otherwise, I will make sure I use an ethanol treatment, because I want this thing to have the best. Ex-lovers make great speed bumps. You know, I would share that with somebody, but I'm not going to. You know what? I gotta be honest. It's like my most recent ex, I have a decent friendship with, and I would not say that about her. It's just that we wanted different things in life at that time. But yeah. So I want to try to find some ethanol-free gas. Otherwise, I will be running something like a Lucas ethanol treatment, and in this, make sure the is absolutely fine. And yeah, so I think we were successful. It's like I'm doing 55 now. Everything is quiet. Luckily, the new rears in these aren't as finicky as like the older ones. Like my I had a couple trucks that you had to run a friction modifier in it, which one of the reasons I like the Lucas is that had it built in, which it also has it built in this one too. But like the blue trucks, since that has a limited slip differential, you have to run a friction modifier in it, which is one of the reasons I have, again, I have Lucas fluid in that, because that has it built in. I don't have to add it to it. It just put it in and it works. And I like things where I can just put it in and it works. I don't have to worry about mixing things and all that. So, that being said, I think I'm about ready to call this a video. It's I started around 10 o'clock. It's 12:11 now, so you know, it's been about 2 hours worth of work, and I know the angle that you guys were at was not great. You probably had that spare tire thing hanging in the middle of the screen, and I'm probably going to get a lot of dislikes on this, but you know what? I think I gave you guys some good information. When I started the video, there was a construction code enforcement officer that had just went into the driveway next door to me, and that kind of had me a little nervous. And that's why I just kind of did the things I did. And then once they left, I was a little more talkative. What I did is where the plastic bumper cover wraps around the bumper, I clipped my hat mount to that, and I liked that it looked like it showed everything. I'm gonna have to review the footage, see how good or bad it looked, but I think this video may have came out okay. You know, I don't think it came out perfect. It's definitely not professional. I was going to use my Sony Handycam, but I can't find my little miniature tripod, and I'm not about to spend $20 on a tripod again. I know I have it, I just don't know where it's at. So I ended up going this route, and I'm actually... I could have... No, I could not have mounted that to that. But anyway... Oh. I'm going to go this way. I don't... United Partial Smashers. I had a lady once tell me, I went to an Aldi, and the lady told me that watching me back in was like watching a ballet. She said it was just, the movements was so right, and I'm like, as if my head needed any more of a reason to be bigger. But, I'm going to call this a video. I just got some email from Twitter, Untangle, a few other things, so. Alright, I will catch you guys later. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.